Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're going to be taking a closer look at the XRC winch by Smittybilt and why I think this is going to be the best deal and the best winch for most of you for 2021. And spoiler alert, I'm just going to tell you right now why this is $277 on Amazon with free shipping. So why is it so cheap? Well, because this is the previous generation. This has been out for the last several years, and they got a new generation, which is the Gen 3. This is the Gen 2, and then they got the X2O between that. So let's take a closer look and open this box up and see what you guys get. Okay, and one of the nice things about Smittybilt is that they have really one of the best customer support service out there. Every time I've called for whatever reason, they've always picked up within a few seconds and got somebody right away. Also, these winches come with generally like a limited lifetime warranty on all the gearing stuff, and then I think maybe 5 years on like the remote control, the electrical things. But as far as like the planetary gearing system, they have a really good warranty, lifetime warranty, if you will. So read through your warranty service agreement when you guys get this. Here in the package, it kind of tells you how to install the wiring. If you never sold a winch before, the wiring is all the same. It doesn't matter if it's my Harbor Freight, the Warren winches or Smittybilt. They all seem to be universal. You got the yellow, red, and the black, and they all go in the same spot, seems like. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. It looks like a user guide to keep your winch happy. And in the box, there are a couple individual boxes. So let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, you get a nice little strap here to grab onto to put on your hook. And there's a nice powder-coated black clevis hook. And your pretty standard rolling cable fairly. And this is pretty much the same on every steel cable winch you buy on the market. Okay, yep, this is your solenoid control box. Okay, this is your hardware to mount your solenoid control box to the top of the winch housing. And this looks like your ground wire to your motor, and this connects to your battery terminal. And this is nice. If you guys watched my other video on the Harbor Freight, their control box, the wire comes out quite a bit. It's very tacky looking. Looks like what do you call it? A junction box on an electrical panel. It just sticks out with a bunch of plastic, ducking. This looks very familiar. It looks a lot like the Warren. Actually, the Warren version of their control box. It's tucked in nicely. It's got a nice cable. It's got a sheathing, plastic sheathing over the red cable wire to the battery. Here's some electrical stuff here, which all pretty much the same, straightforward. This is nice. Looks like maybe aluminum or steel cover for your remote control. And that's nice. I think this feels actually pretty good. I mean, yes, it is plastic, but it's got a nice glossy finish to it. The logo looks pretty cool on there. It just looks like it's well built for the money. It's not, in my opinion, as sleek and good as the Warren. You don't see plastic stuff like this on the Warren. It's all aluminum or steel. But nonetheless, this is one of the better ones I have seen on the market. And I'm going to emphasize again, for $277 right now on Amazon with free shipping, it's one of the best. And the remote just feels nice. It's still plastic. There's no rubber on here. It's very slippery. But it does have a little bit of textureness to the grip, but it's plastic. And it's got a little bit of a semi-gloss, and your trigger looks like just like a Warren up and down. So that's pretty straightforward. And looks like it has a nice little metal connectors. It's not plastic. So this is the winch itself. Yeah, this is heavy. Okay, so this is the back of the winch, and like I said, these are all universal, the yellow, red, and the black. They all seem to be in the exact same spot. Then you have the motor ground terminal down the bottom right here. So my first feeling, impression, if you want to call that, is really, really good. I wasn't, expecting anything less. This is fantastic look. It looks pretty standard to a lot of other winches out there. That's, I would say, one of the downside of the Gen 2 is that it looks like the $200 winches to no brand winch to Harbor Freight. They all kind of look the same, okay? And this is where you get when you start buying like better brand winches who've been in the business, all their life, like Warren. You get a much better design winches. But I'm not taking away anything from Smittybilt here, but I think they could have done a little better job over the years that they have been making winches to be more, I don't know, just looking better. It's been the same for like this with every winch company out there. Okay, so you get a little metal Smittybilt logo right here. It's raised up metal. These are all, it feels like aluminum and steel combination maybe, but it's super heavy duty, I know. Let's see. It comes with a 3/8, I think 98 feet of cable. And, and this knob right here, the clutch here, it's nice, it's functional, it works. It's super small. I mean, look at my finger. This thing is unfortunately made for somebody with a small hand. It's cute. It looks like a kitchen faucet, right? If you look at the Gen 2 and Warren, they got this nice big, what do you call it, clutch handle here where you can grab it with their leather gloves. But this thing just feels really small compared to the size of the winch. So that's kind of odd. But, whatever, it works. On the side has the XRC logo. Oops, on the side right here has the XRC logo. And here has the XRC 12 volt and the serial number. And this will look great on any truck you guys put this on. Also, you're kind of limited on the control box of where you can mount this, because you have this much room to mount this. So your room is literally going to be here, here, or here. This is as far as you can go. Now with the Gen 3, you can go all the way out here if you need to. So that's one of the downside of the Gen 2 is that you're limited on where you can mount the control box. However, you can obviously mount this hide it under your truck if you want to. You're not committed to just this right here. You know what I'm saying? So you can put this under your hood and then bring the wires down to the winch. Okay? Okay, now the logos here, the stickering, it's pretty standard. This is the sticker, and I'm sure this will come off after, a couple seasons. Here's the logos, some decals, which way is the free spool, which way is to engage the cable. So that's really all there is to say about this Smittybilt Gen 2 9.5 1,000-pound winch. All right, guys, so if you have any questions about this specific winch, please feel free to leave me those comments down below. And also, I would love to hear your guys' comment about what you think the best winch is for 2021 under 300 bucks. So I'll be curious about that, and hope you guys give me some details. Give me those links down below, and I'll check it out. And if I think I'm wrong, I'll be glad to admit it that I'm wrong. But yeah, I think this is going to be by far the best winch for the value for 2021. And again, Number one, you get the awesome warranty by Smittybilt. They have one of the best customer service out there. So there's like no hassle. If something breaks, they'll ship out whatever you need, just like that. And number two, it's a 9.5 thousand pound winch. It's water resistant, highly water resistant rated, and it just looks really great and very durable. So on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content like this, smash that subscribe button down below and ring that bell to get all the notifications when I upload more videos like this. And also stay tuned for my next two videos. The next video I'm going to do this week is going to be on the Smittybilt, the Gen 3, which is pretty awesome. And that's the one that I'm going to put on my Jeep here. I did buy the Harbor Freight thinking it's going to work out for me, but as you guys saw in my last video, it's just not going to work out. The whole mounting situation is all jacked up. It won't fit on my JK. And then after that, we're going to do a showdown of these three winches, the Gen 2, the Gen 3, and the Harbor Freight. We're going to see which winch can pull my Jeep up my driveway to my garage. So we'll have a starting point and ending point, and we use all three winches on the same Jeep. So it'll be a fair game. Other than this is a 12,000 pound and these are 9.5 thousand pounds, but I don't think that's going to be much of a factor or worry in this case here. But I'll be curious to see how that showdown plays out. So I'm Brian with the Wagon family. Hope you guys have a safe holiday. And oh, one last thing. So I do support my daughter. She's in the Navy. Every time you guys see my video and I'm wearing this hat, this is her ship over in Japan. And I just want to give a shout out to her. And I hope you guys are having a good time in Japan. And I just want to say thank you for allowing me to do what I do here because of you and everybody else who served before you and serving now. So thank you, all of you. I love you, baby. Be safe and happy holidays.